Hello everyone, I'm NagafenofIvalice, otherwise known as Olivia. With me is...
Same guy that's been here before. You should know me by now.
We should, but the people demand titles. We're living in a political society, Noah, you know that.
Yeah, I know. I know.
But for
Well,
now...
political society in a YouTube video about a Super Nintendo. No, not even Super Nintendo.
Super
game.
Nintendo. If this is Super Nintendo graphics, fuck. The Super Nintendo. I mean, it was better than... I love Fire Emblem, but if this was the extent of the Super Nintendo's graphics... You know...
No, Julian?
Oh yeah, I should...
Or Navarre?
Did I accidentally pick some bullshit? Oh yeah, I picked Riff. There's some bullshit.
You picked like a bunch of people in a line.
I did, didn't I?
Except for Jagan.
Even when I'm picking people at random, my heart immediately goes, no, Jagan, no.
That's like it.
Shh, Jagan, just sleep, shh, it's okay. We'll pick Navarre. Why not? We're going to Prairie Battle. Do you like prairies? Yeah, we're neither here nor there on the prairie. However, Orleans we're all about.
Yeah.
We go to meet the Orleans. So this is the original Orleans. This is where New Orleans comes from. These people. They formed New Orleans. I'm proud of them.
This small little thing. And we have Mardi Gras now, and the New Orleans Saints, which mixed success with both at times.
So what you're saying is that Mardi Gras is an actual fact the celebration of the liberation of Orleans from the what's his name? Garneff's army? Is that what you're saying? Mardi Gras is the traditional celebration of defeating the Dark Dragon.
Yes, and that celebration, a football team was made.
Oh.
An American football team.
Now, I should say, before we, so this is all taking place in America, by the way, the ancient kingdom of America.
The ancient kingdom of Altia is actually a different way of saying America.
So not only are we the ancient American civilization of Orleans, we're fighting the ancient Greek civilization of Macedonia for some reason. You know, because the Greeks...
For some reason.
You remember that ancient Greek conquest of America? You remember that?
I don't think they exactly mentioned that in the textbook. Say, hey, it's the guy with the face.
It's Macus. We have to recruit him with a certain person, I forget who.
Matches. Mocha. Matchbox. We don't care about him.
How do we recruit him? You need to check, because I cannot currently.
You have Lena talk to him.
Lena?
Cleric. Female.
Oh yes, the one that is actually slightly more leveled, so it's more useful.
Exactly.
Oh, now that I've got rid of Jagan, I have no person to go do all the bullshit that I don't care about. I guess I'll send... Not you, Abel, you're just not Abel. Shh, you're fine, you're fine. You keep going. Kane, you visit the house. Armor killers are good against knights and generals. By the way...
Yeah.
If you're really gonna write text, maybe, and this is just a suggestion from a novice, fill in the bit after A, you know, like armor. Is it really that hard to code in the word armor before the knights? Nah, just A, they know what we mean. They know. Not even a full stop indicating it's a shortening of a name, just A. A knights.
No, it's actually supposed to be lowercase a, so it's supposed to be a knight in general.
A knight. So armor killers are only good against Terry the Knight.
No, it's only good against one knight.
Yeah, Terry the Knight. That one knight, you know, Terry. He's great.
Well, not specifically Terry, but any one knight. But after that one night, well, you might as well toss it away.
Of course, referring to that one time that Terry Bogard holidayed as a knight. Which would be great. Imagine that, Terry Bogard as an armor knight. No, as a social knight. No, as an armor knight. Terry Bogard as an armor knight would be a fascinating exploration of what happens when fighting game characters really do roles that they shouldn't be suited to, but are.
That would definitely be
Yeah.
I
want that to be your quote, by the way. If we're all gonna have quotes on our gravestones, yours is just that sentence you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
No.
That's what I was gonna say before you were interrupted me, but it was like it's gonna be interesting, like having Terry shout "Power Wave" and just chuck a javelin at someone's face.
That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Power Geyser! Oh, by the way, we're gonna fight a thief, because thieves hate Pegasus Knights, I guess, maybe?
Yes.
Go for it, Sheeta. Have some fun. Do what you like.
She doubled a thief. That's always good news.
It's always good news indeed. Now, who else can reach? Gordon, can you? No, because at this point you just seem determined to make me want to level you, but feel too lazy to do so.
But Bowman and Gaggles.
Gaggles? I feel
Gaggles.
I know the name Gaggles from somewhere. But
if you played the FE11, the DS remake of the first game, it was in the prologue where Gordon got bound and gagged, and the bandit called him Gaggles.
Gaggles. Isn't that okay, there's a weird thing where in FE, the remake of FE1, Shadow Dragon, you have to sacrifice a character in the tutorial, don't you?
Yes.
That's stupid. That's like...
Yes it is. That's one of the few problems, one of the few really big problems about the game is, at least...
Really?
Well,
I know Ray. I'm pretty sure if I said what problems are there with Shadow Dragon, I'd be there for an hour.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's one of the problems that he would mention.
One of the problems, indeed. Ray,
one of the problems.
There are some people in Fire Emblem who have a few problems with Shadow Dragon. And, me, but mainly just because I have one big problem with Shadow Dragon, which would be, why do you have to remake Fire Emblem 1 again? Really? Really?
Well, it's I recognize him. Like, I still have fun with the game, but I just saw all the flaws and just sort of scratched my head at him. Like, really?
That's what you said. That's what you went to Fire Emblem themselves, and said, really?
I went all the way to Japan and just showed him a copy of Shadow Dragon. Really? You made that many mistakes about this game? Anyway.
Regardless, we should say that the Macedonian army is amassing with Gilgamesh at the forefront. They really missed an opportunity, by the way. I really wanted a boss in this called Gilgamesh who were facing the Macedonian army. Oh wait, is it Gilgamesh? No, he led Babylon. Am I thinking of... I'm thinking of Alexander the Great. Yeah, I'm thinking of that.
I think you are.
Let's get our lore right. We need to get our lore correct.
We need to get our actual lore right before we get into the
bullshit lore.
So we can the real lore for the made-up lore, so we can mash them together, and then.
We need to lore.
We get this. We get this.
We need to apply lore to lore. Together, we will make lore. Not the really weird android from Star Trek. That's a different kind of lore. But, you know, one played by Brent Spiner, so probably a more interesting kind of lore. It's like when all of the lore, I'm gonna say that again, in Civilization 4 was read by Leonard Nimoy. That's interesting lore. By the way, I feel that this episode will be the episode with the most amount of times I've said the word lore.
Yeah.
Until next episode.
Until the next episode, where you mention it in every other sentence at least twice.
Well, of course. Isn't that how we roll? Oh, by the way, you should use keys for doors, and, yes, you're reading that right, bridges. Yeah, and you can pass. You remember that time that they locked the Golden Gate Bridge, so you just had to get a big key and unlock it? No, because bridges don't usually have keys.
Well, not a normal bridge, but a drawbridge.
Now you're onto something. Except you aren't, because drawbridges have winches.
Yeah, but in order to move the winches, they could be locked. You know, you need to undo the lock. A key.
You know what we need? More bullshit Fire Emblem lore. We need more of that. Let's bring it on. Let's have a good time. Oh, we gotta move Lena over here. I just forgot she doesn't have a live staff, she has a warp staff for some reason.
You forgot to bring the healing staff for the healer.
Don't worry, maybe there's something in this shop.
That's an armory. We don't sell staffs here.
Fuck. Is this a shop?
Yeah, that should be a shop.
Unless it's just like a strange triangle pyramid to a pagan god that I'm unaware of. This is storage. Fuck.
Oh.
There's 40 space. I have a feeling the person who translated this patch really put the effort in to make the narrative readable. And then in other areas... And
then... English.
Englishu. I like the term Englishu because that's part of the joke.
It is part of the joke.
I should apologise, by the way. Myself and my good compatriot Noah here are recording this at consecutively very late times of day, so I'm a little more quiet and a little less jovial than usual, and Noah isn't railing against the machine that is society, so we apologise for that.
Do I normally do that?
Every day. Every minute. Anytime I'm awake, you're there like, oh, you know what I hate? What? Society. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. That darn society. What's it like, eh?
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Every time I've been here, I've been doing that. Yeah, let's go with that.
Every day that would have been a very more poignant way of LMFAO dealing with the social strata. Every day I'm dealing with societal problems. You know, that problem.
I don't think that would have sold as well.
No, it wouldn't have sold as well, but we'd all be more morally assured. And in the end, isn't that all that matters?
We would be morally assured for like 5 minutes. And then that'd be over with.
And then that'd be over. They shut it down. Shut it down. By the way, every time they show the indicator move across the sea, I have a sudden feeling that the social knights are just gonna cross the water.
You too? I thought so too.
Oh. Oh, hello there.
It's like, I thought so too, and it's like, those horses aren't gonna move across the water, are they?
No.
No?
That'd be too cold. That'd be too cool. We should say, by the way, they just said General Benson, who I assume is the boss, which is a great name, by the way. Name yourself nearly after a type of scientific instrument, but then again, Benson Burners probably wouldn't have caught on as a name. But they said Benson basically has a night killer, so we have to avoid sending our social knights against him, as well as Doga, which basically
anything that has the word knight in it, you don't send against something that kills knights.
Let me guess, there's Marcus, so now we just have to wait for those bullshitters to turn up over here. So until then, we might as well just move everyone up a little bit. Yeah, have a good old time. Grand old time. Let's move Marth over here, stand on a house like he usually does, and then hope for the...
my house.
In the middle of our street. That's a song.
Yes, it is. And
I wonder if Kane could take all of them by himself. I wouldn't.
On the fort.
Oh, no. If I do that, they'll move on the fort first. So for now,
Well, move them on. Yeah, move them on that or the house.
don't worry. No, I got this. I think, as I then die.
And then we have to do this all over again.
Shit.
And again, and again, and again.
I can't believe I did not give her a healing staff. So I basically have to get her to talk to Marcus, but I have to do that before the social knights murder her, as per social knight convention. You know those social knights, what are they like, eh? Pricks, that's what they're like. Social knights, more like unsociable knights. But that wouldn't work. That's a sentence, because that's too long. It takes too much to type.
But stabbing someone in the face or chest area with a lance is very social.
Well, it's a social activity, I guess you could say that. It's just a very violent and not very much encouraged one. They're like, oh hello. Oh, hello there, how are you? I'm fine. May I stab you with this lance? No, because I'm not fucking insane.
Think about it. This is medieval times. Let's just say that things worked a little differently back then.
Well, I should say, you should, do you want to talk about the fact
Medieval.
The style of the designs? Because the style in Fire Emblem games of character designs has changed with the years. Like, some games it looks proper... Oh.
And if I can only see you once more before I die, because I charged in at Navarre.
Oh, for fuck... No, don't do this. Don't do this.
Don't, 6 damage.
Don't.
Ah,
Thank God, Navarre doing critical. Do you know why? Because we have to recruit him, and if that bastard gets killed before I get to recruit him, what an asshole. Genuinely, what an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, we lose an Iron Lance.
You know,
You can tell I have a very high opinion of Max.
Well, not what's great is I have nowhere to take him to heal him, and I have no healing staff, so either way, he's fucked.
Just have him run.
If she can even reach him.
No, I mean have... Wait. What?
That's a really far-moving little bastard, that,
No, the guy didn't attack the Pegasus. What?
Maybe he's learning, you know. You know, sometimes people have off days, and I guess that was really an off day. I have a feeling our first week.
I'm pretty sure like that's like one of the first lessons taught in the Fire Emblem Archery and 101. Your arrows do more damage to things that are flying.
Because, you know, learning, it's a good idea. So when you think about it, arrows in anything living do pretty good damage. The idea that it's more effective just against feathers than, you know, flesh or faces is a bit laughable.
Fall damage.
Let me guess. Yep, can't reach Marcus. Or can I?
Yes,
Okay.
you can.
Yep, I was right. I asked you earlier, is Rena's brother Marcus? And you were like, no. Yeah.
That's because I was being sarcastic.
I couldn't tell through typing. I can't read the future.
I was calling him Mocha and
but
Maple and Matchbox and Matches.
I was going to call him Lupus, but that didn't happen.
Actually, Lupus probably fits. Hi, Lupus. How you doing?
After you betrayed
We found your sister. We found your sister, Rena.
was forced into the army was brought. By the way, book 2, I think, of Fire Emblem 1 in Mystery of the Emblem, really dark with everything that happens. I think there are like divorces and supposed deaths of loved characters, so you know, look forward to that when we get to it. Macedonia will help Dura. I realise I haven't read any of this, so I'm going to have to watch my own video to just figure out what just was said. They are great people.
Join us, brother. We have nice people here. Okay.
Bar Noah, don't trust him. He wants you dead because he wants the Iron Lance.
I'm not there.
It's tough looking after a betrayer. By the way, have you found a man you love? What kind of fucking conversation is this?
Your friend just stabbed me twice. Very, very painfully. Let's talk about your love life.
What? Is this the fucking room? So how's the sex life?
Oh hey Marcus, how's sex?
It's official, Marcus is Tommy Wiseau. It's all going
I
on.
did the line on it so, because what? Because Rena would have been Mark. Oh hey Rena, how's oh fuck it, We've
all lost hope, don't worry. Oh, that's some good work, Shim. Some good work. Top work. So, for now, we're gonna beat up this archer because what do we love doing? Beating up ranged units. Anyway, it's gonna be a fucking age to get. Oh fuck. Oh no, wait, it's a long range unit. I don't have to worry about counters.
Beating up people that can't fight back.
Isn't that's the Fire Emblem way? Destroy the clerics. That's how we roll. Isn't it?
It's an effective strategy.
Please don't.
I mean, what? Yeah, he's got it. I mean, like, what are they gonna do about it? Hit you?
What are they gonna do? Try and attack? No. Why?
No, actually, in Fire Emblem 10, in Radiant Dawn, they had the clerics. You could, like, on counterattacks, they could attack people with their staff.
Oh yeah, that's
and
true.
No damage.
Yeah, it's like, why would you even program a counterattack that can't do anything?
Because there's a chance it could do 1 damage.
Armor Slayer sent to storage because I pressed buttons.
You didn't get an Armor Slayer, you got armor.
Alright, I got armor. I've been unarmored this entire time. I apologize. It's me being so unprepared.
So Marth has actually been running around in... is it a kilt or is it actually a skirt?
I want to say it's a Kurt. Not like a dude called Kurt stapled to the thing, but like, you know.
I know what you're talking about. It's like... that... a combo of a skirt and a different sort of dress, a different sort of thing that kind of looks like a skirt.
So well, by the way, I should say, we got Macus, who's Rena's brother. He's alright, he's not bad, it's terrible. Well, his skill's shit. I mean, his skills, look at that, that's terrible.
Too. Yeah, I mean, it's like, he's unimpressive.
But he could be worse, I guess.
He could be worse, like in every other iteration that he's in.
Oh. Well, never mind.
It's like except for the Fire Emblem 3 remake, which he might be better in, but I don't know, because there are just way too many fucking other people to use in that game that have horses or mounts that I don't even bother using them.
Imagine if Ockman dies this way. That would be embarrassing.
You die to the thing that you counter. How does this make you feel?
Really ashamed. Ockman's level.
Actually, he can't feel anything because he's dead.
Yay!
Yay! Yay!
Now, who's gonna do this?
One of the axe people, of course.
Not using that hammer. Don't want to slow you down too much.
Oh.
I wish you'd double, you bastard.
They don't do that often.
Well,
because they're big ass people with big ass axes.
I have a feeling Daros is gonna die.
Should be fine.
Should be. It's not the same as could be. And that's what frightens me.
3 people. It's only 3 people. If he had missed, he'd be in a bit more trouble. But no, he's fine.
gonna have Nevere go buy weapons that won't break straight away?
Like an iron sword.
Yeah, an iron sword's perfectly fine.
Or a picture of a sword iron.
Swords, iron. Do you like iron? Here's some iron. Yay. So Marth's the only one that
You need some more iron in your diet, so take this sword.
By the way, sending Sheeta over there to fight all those people, that's a great idea in theory, but they all have bows, so...
Because there are 3 people over there with bows, and I doubt that they won't be as dumb as the other guy. There's also a guy over there with bows.
That's an able... guess an able...
Then again, he's kind of blocked off, so it doesn't really matter.
Guess an able over there. You get Marth over there to visit that village.
Yes, visit that village. Visit it urgently.
Okay, go.
Before that thief slowly gets there. Actually, I know where he's gonna go. He's gonna get to the other house.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna get to the other house and kill him. And destroy it.
Yeah, but... Oh, right. Is there anything in that house?
Cash.
That's
Lots and lots of cash. It was like just the same as the... If I remember correctly, it was about like 5,000 gold.
Thank you, Saji, you beautiful prick. You're gonna... They really hate Saji. Because, you know, they could have killed Daros probably then, and they decide, you know what? Saji
Actually, you should probably send us, like, all the way up there.
Sheeta's got this. Sheeta's got this. Yo. She and Marth will carry themselves all the way to victory, or in this case, to fight this prick over here. Which is a great, polite way of doing it.
Well, not even that, maybe.
Maybe not. Who knows? Well, I do, because I'm the one controlling the movements, but who knows? Hypothetically. So, what initially was the first Fire Emblem game you played, Noah? Because we've both got our first Fire Emblems.
7. The 7. The first one in America for the GBA.
Oh yeah, that one.
Is that a surprise to anyone? I don't think it should be a surprise to Mighty.
I don't think it really is either. I mean, Fire Emblem 7 was the one that broke water, in a non-strange wording, but it was the one that first made people aware, oh shit, RTS... Well, no, not RTS.
Actually, an RTS Fire Emblem game wouldn't be that bad, even though it would be just like any other medieval-based RTS setting game.
So what you're saying is that the RTS
fantasy setting
would be the Total War Macedonia in this case?
It could easily be.
That would be really... I mean, I'd look at that, but mainly just because Total War combined with Marth's Kurt is probably the most interesting idea I've heard all day. And I've heard ideas presented by Macus, after all. Good old Macus. Who doesn't love Macus, right? God, love me.
I love mechas.
This one, like,
giant robots, they punch other giant robots, and they punch giant monsters.
I mean...
Oh wait, we're talking about the guy, right? Not giant robots?
Not giant robots, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Let's have Saji attack. Yeah. Yeah, Saji. Yeah. And then have you attack, Kane. This is really, you know, methodical. We're working methodically here. We got a system going. It's still amazing. Did that thief cross, like, ground? Yeah, that thief can cross water. What a prick.
Yes, he can. Thieves can do that, along with pirates. And anyone that flies. Because technically the people that are flying over.
Go, Daros. Go. Go, Daros. Go, Daros. Go. Oh, Daros did it, actually. I'm quite proud of him. He leveled up.
Yeah.
That was a...
One single HP.
Some days you just know, hey, that was entirely worth the effort. I feel it in my bones. Well, that was not at all a waste of time. Thanks, Doris.
It was not at all a waste of everyone's time. Oh, wet noodle fight.
Okay.
2 damage.
2 damage, okay. 2 damage.
1 damage.
1 damage, but with less HP than Doris.
And 1 more damage.
Do we have any units that can actually damage him at the moment?
Anyone have an armor slayer? Or he's going all the way up. What?
No one said he was sensible. No one's... Yeah, that... Good work.
Pink.
Good work. Good work. Good work. Good work.
Pink.
Well, if you're missing Doga, I really feel that's the point you give up.
Alright.
Hey there.
Let's go to that house. Take that house. And
please save this land quickly. For this we've gathered 5,000.
Oh no. The other house has... That house is a gold. The other house has the important thing.
So should we just move you...
Just kill the thief.
Well, that's true. Sheeta, go get some EXP by being, you know, being Sheeta. So that's an arena, by the way.
Yes, that thing is an arena. And...
Oh, cool, javelin.
Yeah. As many people know, that can be the... Wow, she doubled the javelin.
Doubled and hit with a javelin, and that's not only impressive.
Against a thief.
That's commendable.
It's very commendable. And yes, it's doubles. And yes, arena. You can go in there, you can pay money, and you can buy other people. And well, if your guy dies there, your guy's gone. And oh, there's the real staff.
Don't worry, I've finally worked out how to trade. I didn't know trading was in this Fire Emblem until I saw Ray's playthrough of this game, and I was like, I've been living a lie. I've been living a lie.
This entire life you've been living in a fantasy world.
Fantasy.
You've been lied to, bro.
Living in a fantasy world.
You've been lied to your whole life. And now you finally know the truth.
Don't you know what difference it makes? None. But I can pretend it does in my head. So we're gonna have Nevere. Oh no, actually, I think maybe Nevere could kill him with the kill sword. Kill switch.
Don't waste a kill sword.
I'd rather make sure this dude's dead.
2 damage. Totally gonna do it. Oh boy.
Did you realise this kill sword is critical less than in the entirety of Abel's career?
Yes, I have. Which is why I said just kill the goddamn bone guy.
Don't worry. Nevere's okay. Well done. Well done, Nevere.
Well done, Nevere. You fucked up entirely, but your health is back to full.
Well, yeah. Oh, maybe not as unkind as that, but yeah, fair point. And Nevere's just like, weird. You don't have to say it like that. Okay, Abel. Abel's still doing a respectable performance. Gotta respect that, Abel. And now I could probably heal Marcus and he could do stuff.
Or you can just feed the kills to someone else.
I'm gonna give it to... Okay, that was unusual. The game paused itself just from the idea of using Marcus.
Exactly. They came knew you're about to kill the
It's
Marcus.
like, whoa, what are you doing there? What are you doing? What are you doing there? Don't be doing crazy shit. And I was unfortunately like, game, I apologise, but I'm gonna have to drop some crazy shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's okay. That's again a little weird.
Even bigger wet noodle fight.
Okay. Ooh, that.
Four
That's
damage. 4 damage. That's good.
That is in the traditional terminology of the word. Good, yes. But he only hits once with lions, so it's basically just the exact same thing.
Actually, it's 2 more damage because it was 1 damage twice compared to 4 damage.
guess the only thing really left to do is use, you. Or we could wait.
Or you can just move him there so that that knight doesn't murder your cleric.
Actually, there's a really clever way we could do that. We could move 2 things here, and then that way the archer can't hit them, and you can only attack these people who are all clearly the best ever. The best.
The best targets to attack ever.
The greatest. The best of the best. This is the true Men in Black. Men and women and Pegasus.
I like how everyone in this, like all the enemies are either like level 2 or level 1.
I forgot about these characters. I genuinely forgot. Oh look, Saji! Hey! Oh look, Daros, you leveled up for 1 HP. How's it going? Oh look, it's Kane. Well, to be fair, Kane's pretty rad. Kane did really good last time. I think he's the one that got super duper magical criticals. That's how we describe criticals nowadays, usually. Super duper magical. This may hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, that looked painful.
Luckily, he doesn't double. So, none of this shit.
If a knight doubled a
thief.
There a lot of things wrong with that.
Luckily, I'm just kind of glad no one's dead. So, that's my world. That's the world I live in.
Well, in a Fire Emblem game, that's always a good thing to turn on. Nobody's dead.
Nobody's dead. Wonderful news all round. It's my song for the day, and the title being Nobody's Dead. Yeah. More songs should have that sort of sentiment, like Nobody's Dead, hooray!
I'm pretty sure there are songs out there that just go, nobody's dead today. We didn't die today.
We didn't die today. Yay! Good cheer to all. But anyway, we have to go fight the boss in a second.
Don't forget to kill the knight and the goddamn archers.
First, I'm going to move Reina up to heal Marcus. Wee! I'm not sure why I said wee as I healed, but fair enough.
Heal the meat shield.
Okay, we'll have...
Stop giving Marcus kills.
I'm going to. You're going to have to watch as I give Marcus kills. Watch.
Oh.
This is happening.
Oh wait, no, you can't give Marcus a kill, because Marcus is terrible.
Marcus dodged. As soon as you say he's terrible, he dodges. This is the game punishing you for your hubris.
He did 2 damage to an armor knight that he didn't double.
He didn't get hit. That still makes me proud of him. I still wish there was relationship, support conversations in this. This is a bit early for that, but you know. I
think that would, considering, this game, how early it was made, when it was made, I think that'd be a bit much. Really big. Too big of goals for...
What are you saying is, don't aim too high. Don't reach for the stars. Reach for the clouds, maybe the upper atmosphere, then see where you go from there.
No, like, before you need to reach for the stars, you need to get your foot in the door to get to the stars. This is
some good analogies there. There's some good analogy work there. I'm proud. I'm really proud.
Yeah.
We got
That's exactly why I'm here.
We have Kashim. Fuck. Kashim, come on now.
Good job, Camille. Good job.
Camille. I'm sorry, maybe he has to have his girlfriends killed 12 times before he can inevitably, find the will. By the way, Zeta Gundam is really fucked up. I'll say that.
Oh, it's incredibly fucked up.
Yeah, not many animes end with your protagonist left in some sort of vegetative cocoon coma, but you know.
This one does.
This one does.
Spoilers. Sorry, we spoiled Zeta Gundam for you guys.
Sorry, we spoiled the fact that Zeta Gundam is a depressing allegory into the, how we say, isolation of people who've grown somewhat special within the human community. To put it politely, watch out for D-Knights. They're douchebags. They're very strong. What's your D-Knights? What the fuck is a D-Knight?
They're D-Knights.
Oh, it's a dragon.
They're
knight.
D-Knights.
This is before they've started calling them Women Riders, or you know, the cool name.
They're D-Knights because they give you the D.
Don't do this. Don't go down this road. We're better than these.
No,
chaps.
I mean, their lances and axes, like the points on their lance is shaped like a D, so it's more like a branding stick. So like when they stab you,
I didn't realise they could go this far, by the way. So I think I may have accidentally killed Moth. Huh.
They're on horses. Why didn't you think they could move?
I didn't know they could move that far.
That one can't.
Good, there's only 2 of them. And then that bastard cleric just said like, yeah, I'm gonna sit over here.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go away from everyone.
I'm sorry, I appear to have turned them into... I'm sorry to interrupt, but I appear to have turned them into Macho Man Randy Savage. Please continue.
Macho Man Randy Savage as the cleric.
I'm gonna heal you up. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's by the way a British person attempting to do Randy Savage, so that can only end well. Only end well.
So I can imagine like his healing staff is like a Slim Jim.
Maybe. We don't know. We don't know.
So he either like waves a Slim Jim in the air and it heals him, or he just slaps, like just shouts, "Slap it to a Slim Jim," and slaps the person with it, and then
maybe
heals.
By the way, still haven't got that. There is another character you can get in this map, and the reason why I say that is we're gonna go over here.
I thought he was in the first house that we visited, and the other house was cast, but no, it's actually the other way around.
But for now, we're gonna say because Doga can't do anything against the boss due to specialness, we'll send this person up here. Yeah. Nope. Well, that ended well.
Actually, hold on. I want to see something. Look at the speed of... I want to look at stats real quick.
Who, the master?
Doga. No, Doga and Macus.
Doga has 4 speed. Are you worried that Macus has more speed? Oh, actually...
No, I'm worried that Macus has less speed.
Macus
has
6 speed.
6 speed. Never mind. 6 speed at a lower level. Never mind. My suspicion has been...
Oh, what's that? Macus has actual good, speed? Yeah?
Macus is actually faster than than stereotypically the slowest unit in the game.
Yeah, I know, I'm surprised too. I mean, I want to believe in him, but damn. That's impressive work there.
Small victories.
You gotta
get small victories. Take them when you give them.
You ain't gonna find them often. As the poet laureate of our age, Eminem once said, you only have one chance, your opportunity to... you've only got something in a lifetime. I'm not good.
You messed that up so badly.
I don't even...
And I'm a little bit ashamed, because it's like I love Eminem, and it's just like, man, that was murdered.
So it's not that out of place in terms of his rap stylings, I believe. Oh ho ho! That's a bit of a...
Actually, a little.
Yeah, I believe in Stan, the dude kills himself, or like... Yeah, he does actually, he kills himself in that.
Well, that's suicide, that's not murder. There's a difference.
There's a difference. I'm sorry, I need to differentiate between my death.
Between the death of myself and the death of someone else.
So who did I accidentally let die? it's Marth.
Moth.
Let's see.
No, I saw the other guys had health bar, and I thought that was Marth. Like, oh shit, you really did let Marth die. I was like, no,
Yeah.
Marth is fine.
Marth's fine. Marth's fine. This would suck if the boss got off his castle. They'll be like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow, that was a really good level.
That cleric is just like, fuck it, I'll just go everywhere. And yeah, Marth got a good level. I'm impressed. Oh, hey there.
Yeah, this guy.
Good to see you. Marek? Is that you? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to everyone. I know this joke has been treaded before, I know.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I can't.
Don't.
There's only
No.
one other Marek. You
No.
know what that is.
No. No. Actually, there are probably more than one Merrick.
But you know the
No.
one that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I know the one that you're thinking of, and don't do it. That joke has been done to the ground.
Okay, then I guess I'll make another joke, because I swear I've heard someone go, Excalibur! At points. I can't think of who though.
Maybe.
So, apparently, let's go over here.
Anyway,
Benson.
we got our first mage in the game.
Luckily, we're facing a...
And
before we talk about Marek briefly, I should say, Benson has a Night Killer, but it's not ranged, so... Whoop-de-doo, you're an asshole. Fuck you.
and he also has 0 resistance. Also, if you take one look at Merrick, he has Excalibur, which is one of the legendary magic spells in this game. So you get a mage that already has the best spell in the game.
Fire Emblem one there. Not exactly good at the preempting stuff. It's more like I have the best weapon in the game. Have fun.
Man.
Good luck.
But yes, Merrick is really, really good, and Merrick is really good. He's.
Do you just want to say that?
I'm gonna mention it now. Like in mage, like when it comes like the magic users in this game, he's 1A.
I think you would.
Get someone else.
I think you were just gonna end with Merrick's really good. Yeah.
No, he's like. He is the. Actually, you don't get many mages in this game. Now that I think about it.
Well, most of your
He's the
mages.
best out of. He's tied for the best out of 2,
To be
which actually sounds really bad.
To be fair though, you only have like, you can have more like bishops, but you'd have to use the clerics in a
I know.
way, and that would just be tedious. I mean, no one knows. I tend to baby my characters. I tend to try and level all of
That's a
them,
lot of baby.
and I tend to try and get everyone to an equal level. In my Fire Emblem 8 was my first Fire Emblem, and it's still one of my favourites, even though I know how stupid it is. But
It's not that stupid.
some parts of the story and the narrative are really dumb when I look at it. It's very idyllic in places, and that cleric is running away. And I don't know why. Personally, a lot of people like the
Cleric
sprites.
knows.
Lots of people I know like the sprites in FE8. I don't like the heavy black outlines they use for them. I personally don't. I think it's too heavy on the black outlines. But that's just me.
Oh no, you get 3. Oh no, you get 3 mages, but one of them's creeping out.
Boom, 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 boom.
So, yeah, he's one of the best out of 3 of them.
Javelin.
Yeah, that doesn't sound. But no, he's. Mages are actually really good because if you noticed, that guy on throne has 0 magic resist.
And no ranged
And-
weapons.
Yeah, no ranged weapons. You know who else has 0 magic resist? Everyone else in this game.
So basically, we can kill everyone. That's what you're saying to me, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Yes. Yeah,
Good,
kind of.
good, good. No, I'm glad. No, I'm glad. I'm good. But I'm gonna kill this
It's the
person
one thing.
with Marek because he's level 1 and that's unacceptable. So, it's unacceptable.
Feed him the kills.
No, yeah, I level people who are underleveled, and luckily Marek's underleveled, so yeah, Marek's getting the kill. Sorry everyone, that's it.
Sometimes these peoples include include matches.
By the way,
What? Are we actually gonna call him Mathis, or are we actually gonna make his name like
Merrick,
something?
dude. I'm saying he has to be the second Merrick in existence.
No, not Merrick.
Who are we talking?
So Mathis is gonna be Merrick too.
Oh.
Is that what you're saying?
Maybe that's... Wow, he heals a lot on that throne. That's bullshit.
Hello?
1 second, everyone.
Hello?
Sorry about that, everyone. The Noah's Net decided, you know what, I hate you. This is a dick.
It's a common thing that...
You know, because nets hate people. Anyway, we're going to use a steel bow on this prick, because what? I really... Sorry everyone, we're going to have to kill the boss very quickly, because Noah's Net is having possibly the most weird moment I've seen it have in a while. That'd be a good way to put it then.
It dropped me from the call twice within 2 minutes.
I'm pretty much expecting it to do it in a third time. So we're gonna kill Benson and send him back to his burner. Yeah, I know, that's not...
We're gonna kill Benson, gonna keep Merrick in the party, and Merrick too, as he's now being called. Because Olivia here decided, hey,
We're gonna...
that's a new name.
We're gonna
Merrick
seize
too.
the day, as they say. We're gonna attack the Titan and win the day. I haven't seen much of Attack
But
on Titan.
everyone's dead.
Oh. Thanks for protecting the Southern Castle, even though everyone that we loved and cared about has probably been massacred by these Macedonian bastards.
Yay.
Well... Silver Sword sensor storage. Next story done. Saving game. And we will see you next time, where we will meet Turban Man, the greatest man
Woo!
in Orleans. Isn't that right?
Because he's the ruler of all the new stuff.
And I'm sure he will live a long and fruitful life.
A long, fruitful life of peace and happiness.
Spoiler, he dies. Welcome to Fire Emblem. See you next time.
Bye.